Hello, Aries, sun signs, rising signs, and moons. This is your October Horoscope from me, Kim, at Expressions of the Universe. And I've got some crazy cards here for you. We're just coming off of the new moon in Libra, which is all about balance, harmony, fairness, beauty, love, relationships of all kind. And that is going to be a huge focus for the Aries come the month of October, because my true focus for October is on the full moon. I'm looking at my astrological calendar. The full moon on October 13th in Aries. It's your full moon. So super important. And it will be at 20 degrees, which is all about our feelings. Pluto will have gone direct. Saturn went direct a couple of weeks ago. And why is this so important? Well, during this full moon, all of the signs are in their astrological home houses. So for Aries, Aries will be in the first house, but then we have the sun over in your opposite house of the seventh house. And so it's kind of like a polarity. But for the Aries sun signs, rising signs, and moons specifically, I'm focused on the square between Pluto and Saturn and the moon. And so these cards really go great with that, which I'm always surprised how they do. October could be a little bit of a battle depending on where you are in your ego. And so let's get started. I pulled a crystal card, an animal totem card, and 3 cards from the Hidden Realm deck from Colette Baron Reed. And looking for my glasses so that I can read. So your crystal card it's watermelon tourmaline, making sure my nails are clean. Watermelon tourmaline, and this talks about clearing and cleansing and healing the heart chakra. It also talks about clearing insecurities. A lot of Aries sun signs, rising signs, and moons have a lot of insecurities that they hide behind an aggressive nature. So this would be a wonderful healing stone. I don't happen to have watermelon tourmaline specifically, but I do have pink tourmaline. It's probably not even doing it justice. It's a really beautiful stone. Of course, watermelon tourmaline is even more beautiful. It's the pink tourmaline with green in it, just like watermelon. So yeah, it's a time for the Aries suns, risings, and moons to heal their heart chakra, clear up those insecurities and fears, anxieties, and the chaos. The animal totem is the crow spirit, and this is saying to co-create with spirit. And it does go really great with the next card as well, which is the cosmos and its creativity. But the crow specifically is magical, it's transcendent, it connects us to spirit, it helps us to communicate with spirit. It is probably the most magical creature in the animal kingdom when it comes to us communicating with the other side. I love the crows the most because they are so intelligent. They are all about their family, and they really appreciate anybody that helps them. And I'll tell you, they'll kill you if, or try to, anyone that tries to hurt them. But this is specifically saying that the Aries sun signs, rising signs, and moons have to realize that you can't do it on your own. We're always co-creating in the universe, whether you think you're doing it on your own or not. Every word, every thought, every feeling is going out into the universe, and it's boomeranging back into what you'll see in your outer world. So when you're not centered and aligned and calm, you're creating chaos out into the world, and Aries really has to reel that in. So the next card is the Cosmos. And I love this because this is about co-creation. This is also talking about the vastness of the universe and the cosmos, and realizing that we are all just a small grain of sand in the bigger picture of everything, and that how everything we do, we are co-creating with spirit, with other people, with animals, with nature. And so we really have to be mindful of what it is that we are creating. The next card for the Aries sun signs, rising signs, and moons, it's the River Queen, but it's in a challenger or reverse position. And this talks about not going with the flow, always resisting and pushing against the flow. If you are having a difficulty in any area of your life, aka resistance, then you need to step back, because nothing should be difficult. And if it is, you need to take a good look at what it is you're doing, what it is you're saying, how you may be reacting to certain situations. This is also because you're so attached to certain aspects in your life that you will resist and fight. You know, Aries are the warriors. And it's saying that you are not going in natural movement with the universe when you are resisting. So you have to be really mindful. If something isn't working out in your favor and you're pushing and pushing and pushing to make something happen, you have to realize that that push is the resistance. Maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe it's not meant to work out the way you think. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be light if you could just go with the flow and be calm? So, and then the final card, it's the Ice Queen. Let me put my glasses on. And this is also in a challenger or reverse position. So upright, it's ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. And when it's in the challenger position, it obviously it's the opposite. This challenger asks that you want to look at the illusion of ownership. So I talked about the attachment in that River Queen. And the Ice Queen is saying, like, we have to realize that we really don't own anything in our lives. Nothing. Not even when you buy land and property, anything you buy, we really don't own it. It's just an idea that we own it, because in real life, in reality, when we die, we don't get to take anything with us. So anything that we have really isn't ours. We're just borrowing it for a time being, for that purpose. I'll show you this card. And we need to get to a place, Aries suns, risings, and moons, where we realize that we don't have ownership of anything. Let's see, what else do my notes happen to say? Okay, so I think that was pretty much it. That we just need to realize that we don't own anything. Sometimes we feel that we're entitled to things. We're not. We're not ever entitled. When we lay claim or lay ownership, that's all coming from the ego. So I think that's something we all can work on. All right, Aries suns, risings, and moons, that's all I have for you. It could be a little bit of a challenging month, and I really think that it's coming off of that square to Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn, and it is in the 10th house. I did write other notes on another page, and it says, watch your tongue, especially around work, because this could affect your money. There is a square with Saturn. This is about you're going to need to follow the rules, and some changes and endings could be occurring in October around your work, around your money, around your career, if you are not mindful of your actions and your words. Until November. Oh, yes. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. Be sure to subscribe and show me some love. Comment me. If you have a question, feel free to ask it, and I may feature it in my Ask Me Anything series. And you can ask those questions on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and my website at expressionsoftheuniverse.com. Bye, little warriors.